Conscious intimacy, 5 rules for Ardra Nakshatra. 1. Intimacy is about touch. Whether touching mentally, emotionally, spiritually, or physically, one must touch another to feel intimacy. For Ardra, Ardra, symbolized by the teardrop, represents transformation, insight, and the clearing of emotional storms. To deepen intimacy through touch, mental touch. Share deep and introspective conversations that explore personal growth, life challenges, and transformative experiences. Emotional touch. Connect through empathetic dialogue, offering genuine understanding of their partner's emotional world. Spiritual touch. Engage in shared practices of release and renewal, such as meditating or journaling together, to foster spiritual bonding. Physical touch. Offer grounding, steady physical gestures like holding hands or warm embraces during moments of emotional vulnerability. Intimacy is about kindness. The nature of touch must be one of kindness and compassion. For Ardra, the intense and stormy energy of Ardra can sometimes come across as overwhelming, so kindness is essential to balance their strength. Soften intensity. Temper their candid nature with gentle reassurances and words of affirmation. Acts of care. Show kindness through thoughtful actions, such as preparing a relaxing environment or offering a small but meaningful gift. Empathy and responses. Instead of focusing on solutions, provide validation and comfort when their partner shares concerns. Intimacy is about vulnerability. Feeling safe and nurtured in the company of another brings vulnerability and feelings of intimacy. For Ardra, Ardra's transformative nature often leads them to mask their own vulnerabilities. To build intimacy, they must embrace openness, reveal inner struggles, share personal challenges and fears to create an atmosphere of mutual trust. Provide emotional security, establish rituals like reflective conversations or quiet time together to encourage vulnerability. Supportive gestures. Use consistent, calming physical touch, such as a comforting hug or a hand on the back, to convey safety and reassurance. 4. Intimacy is about growing together. Intimacy is a shared experience of two people growing together in complementary and supportive ways. For Ardra, Ardra's desire for transformation aligns naturally with the concept of mutual growth. Celebrate change. Support each other's personal evolution, particularly during life transitions. Pursue growth activities. Engage in shared activities that challenge and expand perspectives, such as workshops or creative endeavors. Balance individuality and partnership. Encourage each other's growth while ensuring that differences enhance the relationship rather than divide it. 5. Intimacy integrates mental, physical, emotional, and spiritual ways of two people. All 4 elements need to be present in order for harmony and intimacy. For Ardra, to maintain harmony, Ardra must integrate their intensity with balance across all aspects of intimacy. Mental integration. Foster intellectual connection through stimulating discussions and problem-solving together. Physical integration. Offer steady, meaningful physical affection to counterbalance their emotional intensity. Emotional integration. Stay attuned to their partner's emotional state and share their own feelings openly and honestly. Spiritual integration. Build rituals of transformation, like meditating on challenges or setting intentions for growth to align their spiritual energies. Conclusion. When Venus is placed in Ardra, it softens their intensity and adds charm and beauty to their relationships. Venus brings grace to their transformational energy, ensuring that their love is expressed with kindness, sensuality, and balance. This placement enhances their ability to embody all 5 rules, particularly through affectionate touch and emotional warmth. When Moon is placed in Ardra, it heightens emotional sensitivity and provides a deep capacity for empathy and understanding. The Moon in Ardra fosters openness and introspection, helping them connect emotionally and spiritually with their partner. This placement enhances their ability to create safe spaces for vulnerability while integrating all aspects of intimacy. Together, Venus and Moon in Ardra balance the nakshatra's intensity with tenderness and care, integrating mental, physical, emotional, and spiritual elements to create a relationship that is both transformative and harmonious. Conscious intimacy, 5 rules for Swati Nakshatra. 1. Intimacy is about touch, whether touching mentally, emotionally, spiritually, or physically, one must touch another to feel intimacy. For Swati, symbolized by the wind, represents independence, adaptability, and freedom. To foster intimacy through touch, mental touch, engage in thought-provoking and dynamic conversations that reflect mutual respect for individuality and personal growth. Emotional touch, offer emotional reassurance by validating their partner's feelings and sharing their own with sincerity. Spiritual touch, participate in reflective or calming practices such as meditative sessions or shared moments in nature to create a deeper connection. Physical touch, use gentle and flexible gestures like a playful hug or holding hands during a meaningful moment to express care and affection. Intimacy is about kindness. The nature of touch must be one of kindness and compassion. For Swati, Swati's free-spirited and adaptive nature thrives when grounded in kindness. Supportive language, use words of affirmation to reassure and uplift their partner. Thoughtful gestures, demonstrate care through small acts of kindness, like creating a relaxing environment or giving a personalized gift. Patience in emotions, allow space for their partner's emotional needs without imposing expectations, balancing freedom with compassion. 3. Intimacy is about vulnerability. Feeling safe and nurtured in the company of another brings vulnerability and feelings of intimacy. For Swati, Swati's independent nature may make vulnerability challenging, but it's essential for building trust and connection. Share inner fears and hopes. Openly discuss personal uncertainties and aspirations to create a safe emotional bond. Create emotional safety, provide consistent emotional support, ensuring their partner feels secure and valued. Reassuring gestures. Use calming physical touch, such as a warm hug or a gentle hand on their partner's arm, to convey care and support. 4. Intimacy is about growing together. Intimacy is a shared experience of two people growing together in complementary and supportive ways. For Swati, Swati's adaptability and focus on individuality align well with the principle of mutual growth. Support each other's freedom. Encourage personal aspirations while maintaining shared goals that reinforce partnership. Celebrate flexibility. Recognize and honor moments of compromise and adaptability in the relationship. Balance independence and togetherness. Respect individuality while ensuring mutual support for growth and progress. 5. Intimacy integrates mental, physical, emotional, and spiritual ways of two people. All 4 elements need to be present in order for harmony and intimacy. For Swati, to create harmony, Swati must integrate their love for freedom with all aspects of intimacy. Mental integration. Engage in stimulating conversations that reflect mutual curiosity and intellectual connection. Physical integration. Use light, consistent physical gestures to foster comfort and connection. Emotional integration. Be open about their feelings while staying attentive to their partner's emotional needs. Spiritual integration. Build rituals of reflection, such as gratitude practices or shared explorations of personal beliefs, to align spiritually. Conclusion. When Venus is placed in Swati, it enhances their charm, adaptability, and love for harmony, allowing them to create relationships that are deeply fulfilling and flexible. Venus helps them express affection with grace and creativity, ensuring alignment with all 5 rules, particularly through emotional and physical gestures of kindness. When Moon is placed in Swati, it amplifies emotional sensitivity and intuition, helping them connect deeply with their partner's inner world. The Moon fosters vulnerability and creates a safe environment for emotional growth, supporting their ability to integrate mental, emotional, physical, and spiritual aspects of love. Together, Venus and Moon in Swati enhance the nakshatra's natural qualities of independence, adaptability, and harmony. By embodying all 5 rules, they create relationships that are dynamic, supportive, and deeply meaningful. Conscious intimacy, 5 rules for Shatabisha Nakshatra. 1. Intimacy is about touch. Whether touching mentally, emotionally, spiritually, or physically, one must touch another to feel intimacy. For Shatabisha, Shatabisha, symbolized by the 100 healers or circle, represents healing, mystery, and introspection. To foster intimacy through touch, mental touch, engage in reflective and intellectual conversations that explore shared mysteries, healing, and personal growth. Emotional touch, Build trust by showing empathy and understanding, particularly during moments of emotional vulnerability. Spiritual touch. Participate in shared practices like meditations, reflective journaling, or energy work to deepen the spiritual bond. Physical touch. Use grounding physical gestures like holding hands or offering a steady embrace to convey security and care. 2. Intimacy is about kindness. The nature of touch must be one of kindness and compassion. For Shatabisha, Shatabisha's introspective and healing nature thrives when expressed with kindness. Encouraging words. Use supportive and affirming language to nurture their partner's emotional well-being. Thoughtful gestures. Demonstrate care through small acts of service or surprises that reflect an understanding of their partner's needs. Patience in conflict. Approach disagreements with calmness and focus on healing rather than blame. 3. Intimacy is about vulnerability. Feeling safe and nurtured in the company of another brings vulnerability and feelings of intimacy. For Shatabisha, Shatabisha's introspective nature can make vulnerability challenging, but emotional openness is essential for trust. Share inner fears and hopes. Openly discuss personal struggles and aspirations to foster emotional connection. Provide emotional security. Be a steady source of support, ensuring their partner feels valued and understood. Reassuring gestures. Use consistent physical touch, like a gentle hand on the shoulder or a warm hug, to create emotional safety. Intimacy is about growing together. Intimacy is a shared experience of two people growing together in complementary and supportive ways. For Shatabisha, their focus on healing and transformation aligns perfectly with the principle of mutual growth. Collaborate on healing and growth. Work together on activities or goals that reflect shared aspirations for self-improvement and well-being. Celebrate transformations. Recognize and honor personal and shared milestones in healing and growth. Balance introspection and partnership. Respect each other's individual journeys while fostering shared growth. 5. Intimacy integrates mental, physical, emotional, and spiritual ways of two people. All 4 elements need to be present in order for harmony and intimacy. For Shatabisha to create harmony, Shatabisha must integrate all aspects of intimacy with depth and balance. Mental integration. Engage in deep and reflective conversations that inspire mutual understanding and personal growth. Physical integration. Use steady and meaningful physical gestures, like a reassuring handhold or gentle touch, to reinforce connection. Emotional integration. Be open and honest about feelings while offering unwavering emotional support to their partner. Spiritual integration. Build rituals of healing and reflection, such as meditative practices or spiritual discussions, to align spiritually. Conclusion. When Venus is placed in Shatabisha, it enhances their charm, sensitivity, and focus on healing within relationships. Venus fosters kindness, emotional connection, and compassion, ensuring alignment with all 5 rules, particularly through nurturing and supportive gestures. When Moon is placed in Shatabisha, it amplifies emotional depth and intuitive understanding, helping them connect deeply with their partner's needs. The Moon fosters vulnerability and creates a safe space for emotional bonding, strengthening their ability to integrate mental, emotional, physical, and spiritual aspects of intimacy. Together, Venus and Moon in Shatabisha amplify the Nakshatra's natural qualities of healing, introspection, and mystery. By embodying all 5 rules, they create relationships that are reflective, transformative, and deeply fulfilling.